Time's ticking, and you don't want to regret missing what I'm about to say. Think about it. How many moments have you let slip by, taking the people you love for granted? Specifically, the one person who's been there since the very beginning, your mother. She's the quiet force that's held you together. The one who sacrificed without asking for anything in return. Yet how often do we stop to appreciate her? This isn't just about telling you to love her more. It's about realizing that her love is the most powerful, irreplaceable thing you have. And if you're not careful, you could lose the chance to show her how much she truly means. Time doesn't stop, and neither does her silent devotion to you. So, before it's too late, let's talk about what really matters. Because some regrets are too heavy to carry, especially when it's too late to make things right. Before we dive in, if you're new here, why not show some love? Hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. Your support gives us the motivation to keep creating meaningful content like this. Together, let's spread the message of love and appreciation for those who matter most. Never underestimate your mother's love. It's the kind of love that shaped you before you even took your first breath. Before the world even knew you existed, your mother did. She felt every flutter, every heartbeat. And long before you took your first breath, she was already loving you in ways you may never understand. Her love molded you, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. She gave you not only her body, but her soul, shaping the person you would become. This isn't just biology. It's the purest form of love. A love that shaped your existence before you even entered the world. Remember, you were loved before you were even known. Don't just say you love her. Show it in your actions. Every day is a chance to repay her in small ways. We throw around the words, "I love you," so easily. But what do they mean without action? Your mother doesn't need grand gestures. She needs the small, everyday things that show her she matters. Think about it. When was the last time you did something simple, just for her? Was it a kind word, a hug, or even just a call to say, "How are you really?" Every day is a new opportunity to repay her in little ways, ways that might seem small to you, but mean the world to her. Words are fleeting, but actions, those stay with her forever. When you speak to her, speak with kindness. Your words carry the weight of the world to her. Your words, whether you realize it or not, have an immense weight when you speak to your mother. She's the one who hung on to every cry, every coo, every word when you first began to speak. Now, as an adult, she still hears you with that same intensity. Harsh words leave scars deeper than any wound. Speak with kindness, because to her, your words are like the world itself. They can lift her up or bring her down. Choose them carefully. They have a power you may never understand. She sacrificed her dreams for yours. Have you ever thanked her for it? Think about what your mother could have been if she had chosen her own dreams over yours. She made sacrifices, big ones. She let go of her own dreams so you could chase yours. Do you think she doesn't remember the things she wanted to achieve? She remembers every single one. Yet she chose you. Have you ever stopped to truly thank her for that? For giving up her world so you could build yours? Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you. It's about acknowledging the sacrifices you didn't see or weren't old enough to understand. Her silent prayers follow you wherever you go. Don't let them go unanswered. Every time you leave the house, every time you face a challenge, your mother is there in the background, praying silently for you. You might not see it, but she never stops. Her prayers are like an invisible shield, always surrounding you, guiding you, protecting you. Have you ever stopped to think about the power of those silent prayers? They are her deepest form of love, her way of ensuring you're safe, even when she can't be there. The least you can do is live a life that answers those prayers. Make her proud, not just of what you achieve, but of the person you've become. Those wrinkles on her face aren't just from age. They're from nights spent worrying about you. When you look at your mother's face, what do you see? Wrinkles, laugh lines, maybe signs of age. But have you ever wondered where those lines really came from? They're not just the result of time passing. They're the result of countless sleepless nights worrying about you. Every tear you've cried, every struggle you've faced, she's felt that pain tenfold. Those lines are the map of her love for you, a testament to the countless battles she fought for you in silence while you slept peacefully. When she hugs you, that's not just affection. It's the shield she's always wrapped around you, protecting you from everything she could. A mother's hug. It feels comforting, doesn't it? But it's more than just affection. It's the shield she's built around you since the day you were born. Every time she wraps her arms around you, it's her way of saying, "I've got you." It's not just warmth. It's her silent vow to protect you from everything she can. And while you might not notice, she's been doing it all your life in ways that go beyond just a hug. Every decision, every sacrifice, every sleepless night. That's the hug she's always giving you, even when her arms aren't around you. Have you ever noticed how her smile changes when she looks at you? That's pure love, something money could never buy. Your mother's smile when she looks at you, it's different. It's not the same smile she gives the world. It's softer, filled with pride, love, and a depth you may never fully understand. That smile is the result of years of nurturing, loving, and watching you grow. No amount of money, no worldly success can buy a smile like that. It's the look of unconditional love, the kind that has no strings attached. When she looks at you and smiles, know that it's pure, it's eternal, and it's a treasure that no wealth can ever compare to. You chase success, but remember, she's the one who laid the foundation for every victory you've ever had. Every time you achieve something, every time you reach a new height, remember this: you didn't get there alone. Your mother laid the foundation for your success, brick by brick, with her sacrifices, her time, her energy. You might be chasing your dreams, but those dreams were built on the groundwork she laid for you. Every victory you celebrate, she was a part of that journey, even if you didn't see it. So, when you celebrate your success, remember to honor the one who quietly made it possible. Her patience is endless, but her time isn't. Don't take it for granted. Your mother's patience, it's like an endless ocean. No matter what mistakes you've made, how many times you've stumbled, she's always there, patiently waiting, never giving up on you. But while her patience might feel limitless, her time is not. One day, you'll look for her, and she won't be there. Don't wait until it's too late to appreciate the time you have with her now. Every moment spent with her is a gift, a treasure that one day you'll wish you had more of. Never turn away from her pain, especially when she spent a lifetime healing yours. Your mother is a master at hiding her pain. For years, she put on a brave face, healing your wounds while burying her own. But have you ever truly noticed when she's hurting? It's easy to forget that the strongest people in our lives need healing too. She's carried you through every heartache, every disappointment. But who's been there for her? Don't turn away from her pain. Acknowledge it. Care for her the way she cared for you. She spent a lifetime healing you. Maybe it's time to be her healer. Her silence sometimes speaks louder than her words. Are you listening? Mothers don't always need to speak to be heard. Her silence, those quiet moments, sometimes say more than any words could. Maybe she's sitting across from you, quiet but full of emotion, waiting for you to notice. Are you paying attention? Sometimes what she doesn't say speaks volumes. The worries, the concerns, the love she doesn't know how to express in words. When she's silent, don't assume everything is fine. Lean in. Listen to the unspoken. Silence is her way of protecting you from worry, but it's also a call for you to see her, to hear her, without her having to say a single word. You owe her more than you could ever repay, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't try. Your mother gave you everything: time, love, and the very best of herself, often leaving nothing for herself. And while no amount of gifts, words, or deeds could ever fully repay her, that doesn't mean you shouldn't try. It's not about balancing a debt. It's about recognizing that she deserves your effort. Every smile, every hug, every time you're there when she needs you, that's a way of giving back, even if you know it'll never be enough. Don't let the magnitude of what she's done for you stop you from trying to show her she matters. She didn't just carry you for 9 months. She's carried your burdens for years. When your mother carried you, it was the beginning of a lifelong journey. But what most people don't realize is that she never stopped carrying you. She's carried your fears, your insecurities, your burdens, sometimes without you even knowing. For years, she's taken on your struggles as her own, just to make your path a little lighter. So, next time you're feeling overwhelmed, remember, she's been quietly lifting you for years. Maybe it's time you help her lighten her own load, the one she's been carrying for so long, without complaint. When you succeed, don't forget to let her share in your joy. She's been there from the start. Every success you've ever had, she's been a part of it. From the moment you took your first step to the day you accomplished your biggest goals, she was there, sometimes in the background, but always there. When you succeed, don't forget to let her share in that joy. Invite her into your celebration, because your victories are her victories too. After all, she was the one who cheered you on when no one else believed in you. She deserves to be part of your brightest moments, just as much as she's been there through your darkest ones. As we close, remember this: life moves fast, but don't let it blur what truly matters. Your mother, the silent force behind your every success, deserves more than just a passing thought. Take the time, today, right now, to show her the love and gratitude that words alone can't capture. You'll never be able to repay everything she's done, but you can make every moment count. Before you go, if this message touched you, let it be the start of something bigger. Share it with someone who needs to hear it, because sometimes we all need a reminder of the people who hold us up. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Your support helps us continue making content that matters. Until next time, take a moment to appreciate the ones who love you in silence, the ones whose love is deeper than words.